Masia.
Omasheda.
I come from Yoko. But he said no one was the MPP for no Sebio Yoko ni suru. Enti Yoko na so no be hunu hunu. Enti no mo yes an. Because asema I was a professor from Pom Manson crowd ye nhwehwe mu no. Are you aware say
Frepom what?
Are you aware say OSP ahwehwem de the findings aba. Enti asema OSP ahwehwem okay say CID 4 crowd and because say omu invite professor from Pom Manson professor Oson Oma. Enti no asema CID 4 ahwehwem obi so dia ko OSP for ahwehwem no. What is the mandate of Yoko now in this matters? Is it say na age no person here some politics of equalization equalization
yes I what
you find equalizes any NDC national executives here galam say dia any na Gabi Asare-Bediako ne mpanifo bi atwam nso galam say another Electoral administration it na me dey make can say I am not sure say age no and yes a letter because age ni dey yes a letter we pa ni dia na I say age ni say no wadane ne ho say
oh very say
anytime government we no face bad PR biano no di bibia ba betum
I was said that
no di akata
me dey sala me hu no
okay say first time age we ten nkan was when you kwache cocaine Reverend Intim Fodro edebeto was say cocaine flight bi ni ade and 2 days no kwache ye nu akwabna edubo an so make aya no yeah press conference grand star say akwabna nu atodan 200 Nigeria to 9,000 we o sika 100 billion any ade na ye de kata so obi anka cocaine asem bi o mbesi ne
enu ano
no cocaine asem na ko say wa kata so
wa bari no
another time okay say Erastus Asare don ko ka say NDC constituency chairman bi ye galamsey awo bogo so ba bi na security forces for kwache na NDC chairman ne NDC for ye barricade so mo
twa kwa num kra
okay say no so ba ye ka wan say ma no kofa NSS ba say give to worry awies ka wa NSS e be ye press conference ka say
why you say
okay e be ka say gifek boss no kra no
wa dwana ko say liga
o say o dwana me o fra me ko enti amaya nkasa asem na Erastus Asare donko e de ba ye mu bio ene NDC aban ato ye petrol ato ye nkanem ato ye electricity e de dum so levy aba Ghana for ba betu dum so levy 1 cedi per liter fu obi abeto bi aban ne je 1 cedi joma ama je 1 cedi ye be kan wasem na yasambo ya maame hawa kumsin aye wo mampani o ye vice president abu MPP deputy national organizer abu joy news journalist Salimate abu Amaisan TV journalist besi na onim say again yeso ntimi nko adwuma ye ya omi pepper spray gu na ni no abu GH1 journalist onu nso besi na onko adwuma ye yese guy ne ka de why traumatized ntimi nko adwuma ye
no mo so siso aye no
why traumatized ntimi nko adwuma ye omunia ye ka ho asem say ye pe justice amomo no age no couldn't comment on these matters a border on criminality, a border on injustice, a border on electoral violence, a border on the abuse of state power no and the yanka wan say we bogus letter we na age ni dey or you interested in. That is why people are saying say age no the chief settings officer of this government.
Ade opa headlines.
Chief settings officer. Na age no headlines no onja adwuma no ma to me station.
Ade opa headlines.
And they say God open 9 o'clock and no so man 9 to 11 no dey trim.
Akwaro be onja 6 hours
because we heard the ages, appetite for media it's too much. And the age couldn't he have even written a memo from office of the Attorney General to Yoko without necessarily issuing a press statement?
There is pay certain effect be. You don't think when you say no say and na ye de honorable kojo pon kroma picture at ho ye de Gabi Asare-Bediako picture at ho no mo ye de picture to the picture to say they under investigations meanwhile a bogus and infantile attempt to crop and oil mame ko you Freddy ho emergency Freddy yankoi
bodo
binia
am say menu ya kwesi botwa ka bebre na bodo ayareho me say nana pa bodo nana pa me do filling station me kwa koto fuel we dey me ka omo aye star filling station wono star oil
yes
bodo me do say me to ya no mo say me ntwan 5 minutes na me say me ntwan 5 minutes say me do me hwe board board here 1099 bodo
omo ye ni yama
ana te say omo bie me hwe say omo bie machine no na say omo ye fechire me hwe na 1099 no ade ne pagya akọ 1199
oh sir
yes me ameni yes okay. And there make say and there and run adu ebesi ndana pa 6 o'clock to 7 no na ye 1099 but see akọ 1199 am say Ghana for no amunyina ye ka asam na mo ntie o mo say MPP aban ye aban ya ye ntie Ghana for I mean dum so levy go don wa wo hwe bisa wo say dum so levy ye ti so 8 years no cry did you even bring anything about dum so to come and collect a dum so levy I want to menchire mu
that be see dum so levy ni ba no ne nyina adwene ni say omo mo ka asem ye wo
to gallon
ye wo legacy debt e wo ho eti de ba kutua omo de ba wie ya omo si ye fa nkotua legacy debt o according to Jinapo na emom no omo de ba beto crude oil ni sa de man ne ye de generate power keke
no error ho ba wo ni masama yesere hatch board woni me say ma me bia okọ hatch me so what is asam na okọ hatch ya declare ni say wewu
lo aba no
me bo ya declare ni say wewu ma ye death certificate na busuafo tifie omo dwedwe mo ho ewia ketekete ma me na pie ho aba ho e je say omo ya ado akra ewie declare say okọ bye bye okọ nsam echiri oni nyame nkotena
say be resurrection
ogodon nti obisa say o man we pa say we have a border to me declare obia or ti asese wewu and you have I mean you ask declare the competence of the board say how competent is the board say to me declare obi mamia say you obi what do you know the trauma of the family say obi ewu esu omosun araho amodi yeni amodi ofie ho hagye ko na ewia ketekete omoti ho omoji inframa hagye na pie ho no hagye we samanya say there be me wu ye na hagye na pie e abeka na ebusuafo na wonya hagye board omako ho up to now omutumu nkan say e de na si ye a nipa na oti ase wu ye no mo declare nipa na say wewu
ba kwasen aba Mahama Yariga
ayo
Mahama Yariga say wono ma nipa mienu ekọ hagye di bi ese obodoso ba wase nipa mienu de is unable to account for them for their whereabouts so my yirawo so ma wuo se de enyo enwumre ya mahu hardboard for a statement hardboard for say just a virtual so much say Mahama Yariga connection man almost say standard protocol no ye kwan fa so edifri Ghana ekomeka no enye saa kwan no so ena Mahama Yariga ema nem kofo no ekoye na saa ekwan connection man abam nti ekwan fa so kolo omutimi account for obia na ebia Mahama Yariga ma omukọ start first private visa we bit immigration na saa connection na omoye no ye na man kofo yira enu nti ya ye ntimi hu baby kura omo no eyade a me wo mahu eyina enwumre ya makenkan kakra so timi say hardboard no virtually calling Mahama Yariga as a mega connection man enti nipa la yira je say na wonyira sa ene e wo hono mo menua
ndi kan ma MPP delegate omo free northern part, southern part, eastern part. Baby be free be eba Greater Accra hanyame adoma me da dwumadi ebedi no. Ye mo nyina akwaba. Ebi me dikan aba be no so na kwan so ba. Se na me nua dikan kan no. Ye mo bia se nyame inform mbre bedu asom dwo no mbre meka ye ho. Na nyame adom me da no so ye mfa odombodom. Bagodon ye kan nyina na party na membra yes. Omo se mo bia nhye aspirant pitch ne t-shirt bia ma ho. Nka ebe so sisi obia ndi so. Na yenya intel bi say yanomfo no NDC for no they plan to go and print some t-shirt among be ma share about just to cause some mayhem or some confusion yesre yenya conference na yakwakoye yakwakoje and proposals na yaye no say yakwakoje atum anase yagbegu no ene yakwakodi hodwuma nyame adoma memenda we
to boaza hwe wo say where you had task force na adem kuta you na wo say the victims are part of a wider group who sought to perform Hajj through illegal means. It is well known that several individuals who entered Saudi Arabia using non-Hajj or tourist or bongo visas have been arrested or detained by Saudi authorities. And the say Ghana majority leader member of parliament ne nkofo do mbae no say bongo route o mafem and yakoche wo sa no mo kire it is a Ghana majority leader no eye Mecca connection or a Goro boy and yakoche nkofo no it is a work on kana nuntum hey ayehu Freddy
godo yanka Ghana's attorney general me friend no Ghana celebrity attorney general open headlines
so oba so said that dress
oba omia no so kabro for no
lines wumpa
omia no kabro for no kan nyina but ye besre godo attorney general Ghana there no on jai settings no he's just being a coward what he say godo if you want to come at people be bold and straightforward say I'm coming after these people
yeah
o share letter ya menu lawyer wa go through wa chire ye nyina ye hu because me hu letter na me kan na me say how do you say you are going for Professor Fripom Boateng's report in addition to say bia we kwanya Yamin any abanga of NDC just say I to say upo bibia ya you are looking for a route to say yenkwanko now report na wo kan no the report has already been authenticated o kan so no ka OSP asamo no two parties say wo buy any there you see go don ya kase de bia no when they want to do something and the president oba abonte say government appointee bia fuel settings appointee fuel ben fuel wo kwa fuel tank na fuel station angasa no esi Osu Castle wo ya close no omobu ni free they cannot run this country say wo yama government vehicle no aka say wo for sika koto fuel they know it's not possible say omudi kan to prepare our minds towards this D-levy go don D-levy abaya adwon hwe go don ye kan E-levy Ghana for no month ase no E-levy mpo de no na ka ba 1% go don E-levy mpo no eye wo a we hear electronic transaction say bia wo dey phone optional and obia but this D-levy no aba no sisi no say ende me amekoto fuel 1099 na menimi agina na be 1199
e de be yapa
go no me say me do one na mo say me ntwen 5 minutes go no mo video no mo phone so ha na me twa because na me feel say no ade ankofo ye die e say me twa me de to dachi but you see Ghana for ne kan say enche fuel e bo koso say ya I mean transport owners they'll be advised because it be affecting every part of the economy.
Oh, of course.
Because say beto adie and they will feel say omo kan say be say aban papa ba enta aban papa na nini. You see, we ask ourselves even this D-levy in can say there was not even broader or proper consultation. Omo share demo anadwo yada ya sorry you say the D-levy aba. No mo ka kire say yenya botre na omo twentwen so emma ebeba 16 July in there D-levy aba be kan ho. And they koto fuel uko so omo so MPP omo ho no ko na fuel yesen. Hold now what we say Ghana han ye to abama wa because of aban bi ebia ya modebo enso ni anase bibia enko ye ntu no moto ma na wo so ba be ye ni yi na wo ba be ye ni because the end of the day no you made us understand say the finance minister and inko for nyina say they will never run this country on anything about ebia taxation.
Yes
sikane bi wo ha say mo say ye successful ye comedy sikane bi wo ha see there will not be any form of taxation but here we are as a country is here no we share for the past 3 months go down mobile no 6 months 7 months in you share electricity this year baby edro and that would electricity would prepaid that would ya share so we mistake so air condition me I am say would share a whole station like want to me radio want to me TV station here there uba machine so any idea no electricity has gone up as high as 70% increment
me na say fi me da na matimani boko me say fi mpano so
say what dey there would air condition be you
na me come bani dem ma ko duma esi do
esi ano
boy ding I ding me share go for the ni and see me read the way I'm wondering how our President Mahama feels now and energy minister where Ghana dia
yes
was say dear customers please note that the following new fuel prices take effect from Wednesday 16th July 2025 at 6 a.m. reflecting the 1 cedi per liter energy sector levy.
Yes.
Reflecting that. Some was here at the pumps.
Oh yeah.
It's where here fan.
We are paying at the pumps. Me say
we don't Super XP 12.88.
Can you imagine?
Diesel XP 14.38. Super XP 95 15.77.
Enti say
why for the no.
Nyame adom na say ochena GPRTU. Private car owners. Omo nyina decide say omo to omo increase fare. I mean, obia because go down. I deal with no be say how on my back. How the business idea we see say, I mean, how
Dum
so levy, how say dum so levy say, so does it mean say we are we in an era of dum so announcing all the promises are moving in a acquire set say nada say what can and I said you NPP can there but Ghana for see getting it there when him there there until be when him there no and you may want to see the you know the best say superior say a busgas you know the best but you know see there back from say politics here or Ghana hano a month for day in that da any kasa day because they know say a do their dinner a day we say they because we never be more can ya go things have changed. Things are not the way they told us say or move on by here. And you see me yana say it should be a ba a critical for mine as on mine you be discussing no much that ko fa bibia be boom say yen divert attention. This is what ayine Dominica ayine who as Attorney General who ba ye who be say elembele hwe godo who call elembele almost send the security apparatus ekoho and the constituency chairman and then for NDC for no the NDC constituency chairman and then for they were stopping the security from doing their work. Who as Attorney General what see you even Amakofibua as a Minister for Lands and Natural Resources but today you want to play the ways mon share ya mean mundiano na mon share abangan bia na mon fa Professor Fripo Boateng dia nginanga. I mean how in this country
Mati Freddy Baba Mando na wo bola na
me bobo kakra
sa kakra
me bobo kakra
e na dia Mando ato so
me father to me din Abubakar ne papa ntonti me from me Abubakar no from Baba bana me bobo back home major quite a number of trophies with my secondary school
secondary school da koi
me called my senior high and me call we winning so
Winneba secondary school
no Winneba me university
okay
so go down
minua
lawyer kasa member so akasa no kure wo mne say you Attorney General will to me say was so issue such a letter the first person was on director so we investigating President Mahama
that one why they
correct but go down meti me asuma national security
there be we mandate no
na boy
me dey miss him say
lawyer bo to me Erastus Asare-Bediako say
so swim in one independent square they are made to
fantastic Erastus Asare-Bediako say national security for ewo Anwiaso East omokoche omo ana omo ye galamsey nti omo ye galamsey no na omo de agudie ne koma no na samimi ntumi na wuntumi ba omi abetumi ana
dabi
anya President Mahama pen ebetuma asoma national security
ana coordinator
fantastic no coordinator acts only at the behest of the president yes anete
yeah
he cannot act anyhow and this is a president since say what na national security galamsey Erastus Asare-Bediako de aba baby krampo no mo kwa Ashanti region o baby ekoje a legal mining concession no mo tu galamsey
Mustafa Gbandi kra teso confirm
so adenti na oba issue letter say abanga bi ene yamin abra President Mahama ene campaign no doesn't make sense settings clearly ebio yeti kroma na NDC Amenfi East. Oh, they are starting free. Nicholas Mensa Amenfi East. NDC member of parliament. I catch a soldier force of Munjai Galamsey no Munya Juman or Monsu Homamba day. Abba. Anana nim our win MP. So Kaino. Oscar Labi.
The Mochades, you know.
Correct.
Hey, yes, I quarry. What that cry was on that cry Galamsey.
Medase. Enti nyan samuno. Sao pe any investigation about Swaba. As I said, starting free sanko for because Kalabi Quadie, ye tana to so a galamzea. Me a chaganya sanity. Enti one yenko investigate. Me quadie, yamin ye avena mete. Near Abam from Mama ye nimuno. There be uncle. Yamin diano so oh yeah, fine. Because Obia ye be a Western regional minister. It me stop pay galamzea tax for say, Moban Mama Manie. Enti men crow for one to me mecho. And I ain't groma.
Yeah.
And this Amenfi is constituency executives. To Galamsey. And now the drip machines. And this for the drip machines to Galamsey. They are somehow okay. Now, Dr. Anyen and Baby, what do you know? Obia himself on here. Yembe na de me ya and say media for no to say do na improving some. Omuchi ya no my do makanora. Kopim se President John Dramani Mahama. One kasa ompanyimfo ya che won act num sa obekaya Sadiq Adams Angel TV omo ye expose bi omo che mbrante mako 12 omo se President John Dramani Mahama win ni bodyguard ene so omo nya galamsey no
sir.
Yes, it is on Angel TV.
Wow.
Come website no so we ko mi bisa se galamsey no mutu no e ko hwan ho ye wura John Dramani Mahama nya sa mo nkyere ba bi eko because national security ko gi sikaya omo say money laundering any gold bars bi na no kra wan godon e wan
ye nim di akosi o some doors.
One would say the issue is that NDC has failed just from the word go. Na me nua yi ka asem say nya tia di levy asem odi abai enne opese okata bibia so Ibrahim Mama na chim obi nsa menim say sa failed no so cause boche investigation was on pa azuma
mo de no
azuma
don't worry say yes am 7 days within which
no yeah mom 7 days na day
no minerals commission lands ministry what is the lands ministry
mandate
say obi private property
okay
any obi enya problem lands ministry no be move
beba don't let us forget to say o man was shares kakra wo
right
yeah so man no be 5 or 10% bi wo
na one or two agudie wo krom ha amani bi
wo da man do to buansa
correct
enti say if I say 2% the kura mpo a
we dey find say 10
kura wo the 10% no say ya ntimi amane sa gold no a 10% dividend e be ba ye ho no ye san
I didn't need to be mining gold no
say omukọ so kontokwa no a
obi an kontokwa ye
wo de be ba wo de be ba mi
but as gama ma meki media
da be ma conclusion no enti omu se entokwa omu jiri se entokwa aba enti ntokwa nti no omu ntimi mine gold no so ma mine a ye ntimi enye 10% dividend no etu aka atwa mu 7 days azuma for emfa de ne emma EMP so ma ntimi dia wono bejele tumi so aka say yaje ade de ma EMP sa na besi a threat
eno so be yaduma
it is a subtle threat
baba mando answer na bebe we say mineral lands ministry for letter no we say settlement in minerals commission for
nhwe
na nim say minerals commission nipo ye in charge of mining leases mining titles at the minerals commission your friend Victoria Wuni we say more 3 deputies
they know we go EMP no
ona no ye EMP lawyer
okay
into be here tama EMP for expressing the intent to purchase mines here wa Azuma for this lady was the very lady I know a director legal ma EMP or drafted the necessary document and processes for EMP to enter into a commercial agreement with Azuma for to purchase the mines.
Okay.
On so na ebra EMP for a breaches agreement no more. She was still their lawyer and now no Minerals Commission deputy CEO, and this is the same person who is anticipated say obehwe the negotiation between EMP and Azuma.
Oh, so
you see how the entire issue now go on in the first place Baba Mando answer in the first place say what is the mandate of the Ministry of Lands in this whole matter.
Okay,
what's o share say we 10% you are a minority shareholder we will 57 point something percent
on one side
no didn't see our shame no cry edin all Lands Ministry no what is in any case asem na I say Minerals Commission for him no if assembly were hunting I was say yentimi mine as assembly before the International Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
I can wasem about the contractual obligations of the party near the idea and about assembly. It is an International Chamber of Commerce. Arbitration our parties nankasa agreement or sign your two muse assemba you found ICC arbitration.
And minister
now minister no trust bogo say na sa minister ne
okay
now Zuma for na so
my baba amado pass no on testing to
it may twice no me nua na can one leg of it.
Okay,
now mpaucho who was Sami Jemfi no ye PR de ma Eastern Cubic me boa
yes
and engineers and planners that no so
yeah
and you mo na 2016 me za mo firebox site ayampene no and the Sami Jemfi and a gold board CEO na nya sanete nti we nyina mu no gold no nsensem no Chamija is related to Ibrahim Mama yes anete Ena Victoria no so related to Ibrahim Mama sanity.
No, to the company, to EMP.
EMP ayam papa de.
That would the yamo EMP.
Me say ayam papa de.
Because relate one because I was in a business.
Me say related by work by omo ye. Oh you related no na or one of their lawyers nya sanity.
Yes.
Mba chochum ampo for so. I'm say Ibrahim Mama company ya ne lawyer.
Okay.
Ndo na he Giadex so. Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Authority.
Hey,
yes.
Oh, and no more mineral resources.
Fantastic. So bakaya and no more cotton and secure a Japadia document. Be no more ye. No more the best why. And I answer division away Munti and share and address that issue no more the same you come ne and no more yen or grand style. Now in any case, one on a castle mobile on baby friends a permission to mine in the forestry area no be ye free on baby friends
NDC
20 we friends LI 2462 nya NDC o ma ko ho nso ye timi dare be sore na o ma pass dum so levy o wa dwe o mutim enti me se Ghana Japade ni na de eye nipa mienu de Yewura Ibrahim Mahama any Yewura John Dramani Mahama. There's no two ways. So be me aka me say, ye de Ibrahim Mahama akwada akwose gold board. Ye de ne lawyers mienu ba akwa Giadec, ba akwa so minerals affairs the commission. What are you trying to tell me? Omo ne control Ghana gudie nyinara. Enti say timi pass mra anadwo da sio mu. Na nne ya tewo. Ye say some mine no so sa events a black voter na worth about $5 billion. Me boy
started no almost say 100 million.
And and then the value no is estimated at what? $5 billion.
Hey, that be
the $100 million was for the sale.
That is it.
So
initially,
but the infrastructure no more build no, and also be cost $240 million.
Yeah. Okay,
but gold was no every year no 163,000 ounces of gold. That is all they multiply
the number of years now.
It is all they multiply and the great card is over 7 billion. So over 7 billion.
So clearly
a year $7 billion a year. What about Ghana Sika close to
so Bubuja ko wan fie. Yewura Mahama na Ibrahim Mahama fie. What take kroma? Ya dem kola ko school free, utimi di akufu ado atem. Obi ba ya onye bi o. O sesa waja pade and you think this okay. Now ne yatima tenase na dum so we ya dum so levy na before this levy ne kra na you refi say my increase omo the taxes new ones about and the plastics refi plastic materials na 7% and now refi and the import duties the last time I checked 5% secretly omo introduce obi so wakoyi Lexus 111,600 na nu ya o ye was it is a slap on my face mama is wicked senior no kra there is a slap omo say increase the kra. And the mining sector, some about 2% behind the ASEAN to so. Now, fuel the NA can want them. Cumulatively, you start to hear almost fuel above form. And then pure moves go to an answer. Fuel a jan saying, that they not board in crown, we're finally saying, Goyle, nay 14. Goyle 14 to 15. Now, matter 15, remember, Yana that way. And to when you know, I buy you my near cut into move. You're 10, no, you're the light bill at J because 17%. Now what to buy you by near Katuamu 10%. Now, 10% we are calculating against 2013 your friends premium allowance no and now they calculate and ticket you be na baso. Now 17% no by the idea etria. Now we are saying koto fuel. Now imagine senior and my mama end downplay ni say 1 cedi keke. Oka no party for how many gallons?
Enya 1 cedi keke. 4 cedis per
gallon. Oka no for how many gallons?
I mean the tifa be 7 gallons.
7 gallons. Now we have 4 cedis. 50 but if say a week now use me boy. It 7 times 4 in a month. Oh, to how many gallons? Calculated by 4 cedi 50 pesos each. Now I multiply by a year. You catch now say you're creating mess. It is a lie. You could be said a friend is a World Bank, Pierre Laporte, so kind of country director. Was say PPS, the Power Purchasing Agreement, are NDC for signing between 2014 and 2015. No, a notoriously unnecessary. Now Ghana will pay dearly for it. And in China, World Bank instructed Ghana say, "Yan renegotiated some of the PPS." Okay, go online. As at 2021, you renegotiated 6 power purchasing agreements. It saved this country a cumulative of $13.2 billion. Nanka for 30 years, sa $13.2 billion nanka ebetria. but NDC atwamini PPS na omo sign ye no whether omo produce o man produce o ye betua that is take pay me boa
yeah
say ahona asem ne frie eni ntina so be ha NDC for koto omo say as 2017 omo giant 2.3 billion dollars and they yes omo the Esla buy but energy experts ni na be ka tell say Esla the ba ho no ye the free your friend is a downstream petroleum debt ni bi
and Esla na omo de ba omo dis kagum
correct and the ye try be build it up the free ka bi the every ho but ye ko no say see omo ko to sika wo energy sector wa almost say 3.2 billion dollars yes sir
yeah
na se mo ja 2.3 billion dollars na ya be ja mo 3.2 billion dollars sempe na de kan ho say ye kan say in nominal terms yeah we have outperformed them big time ya ntimi ya introduce be afraid doom so levida oba na anu ya na wo ka kire say oh containers kura de ayira MPP for the wi yes na je na ye che woto and the letters by say who energy minister who you container no 75 national security edi kan yi 245 no sambe yi 725 omo de fahin ade achi ya mo se ma hu containers no ana mo ka kire say say ya nto light bay mu urafi ya to light bay mu asa problem we be na be ko ana mo tu mu 14.75% yes sir
yeah
and you started say you 14.75 no and what you know say make dem 2.7 nya dey
enka ho
ana yesi atua ana se musa se yensantua gallon ba ko bia no petrol 450%.
Anodin.
Tia. Nyansa musinia. Mo ka kire se oral. Mo betimi age in a short period $18.5 billion.
Ya de nyansa bia nim.
Tobo. Onye na mo kan. Yes ana mo kan.
Mo kan sa.
Enti sa oral betimi ma $18.5 billion a. Uhia dum so levi dia ade.
No mo kwaji says kademrai.
Fantastic. A simple mathematics. But because se na ye bosim ka. E ya adwen body. Nipa na wo di anim po oni credibility kopem se o ka se nka be si ne se omo aban mo bi use private jet oba na se okuye tabla kwa. Enne ye se o use private jet obi a chen kosi. Private jet adan kosi na odenam. Jampo so omo ko ka ne keto bem se lawyer na provoke na.
Jampo Bengazi.
O say no no ko na use private jet o.
Was it first class? One.
Debbie, or say
business class.
Debbie, or say he's the
only CEO.
CEO or no tree or you say
so
by infer mama Kenya first class.
And now Okuya Tosu Cradi or no one in Copo Peso Boo and Marcia. Private jet issue and Copo man at this time on one arrange here as foreign affairs minister. Eddie former sitting vice president by. Can you no involved? Don't be involved by Yankopo na good in Mass. Maybe Sana so resign. Clearly, you see, say, and this is for a certain idea. Omunye. Nane Yanasa or Manyancophobia or Moody Satins Nachi. Yamin Chadie. Me, I'll sit here today. I'm a Muslim. My deep Pentecost for we are papa.
Ade.
What's an assay? I'm a Captain Smart. Malik Basin Telly. Any Ora John Dramani Mahama. I did trouble Professor Onyinaso. Aguna ni mase obi a wiase nyinara ye bu no na matime di trust what $58 million ewo national cathedral na mo yedi I swear to you senke yen ena sam mantia de foro ye soko kasati ajivi mama ko meto piga
mate baba mando
for matime ya mama pai dabi oye star say
dabi
Captain Smart ma say no
a allegation against an individual not the church.
No, church no. The church not attacking no. Prof on one. Yes,
he represents the church.
That is it.
Okay. People know him for that.
That is it.
Godon, who say Obi attack you? Now no ya, Godon, now no ya OSP for Bechi.
I
only want to be we inseparable.
That one is.
So Opoku in charge of me. If you attack Opoku, you have attacked the church.
Yes, chief mama yes ya. Ya the young.
Aye.
Yet me massa su ko no mafu be important sabi prof onyina bra wa po wiase. Na Malek Basin Telly atime kugu no fi na report na ba owura mama so de ahye ne to ombie
baba mando breaking ball no me da se abusafo aha ye wuntumi radio 95.9 mene baba mando wo ye communications officer Sunyani East constituency na waba obika oba be di conference na wase waba ne so obafie that be a here no hwe ye was send message go contribute kama it waba ne so obafie no obekye nti no until say you be conference no time bia no be pass it through anoponya time obeba enumeso time obeba na ye edi enbo Fredin enso ese no da boko hwe bo jame na ela kosibo twe nso e wa se de monti no yedi enkomo lawyer bacho petition be na de koma mampanyin John Dramani Mahama no so fanya den
say petition na media koma mampanyin no me go into the details because I want to give the president the necessary
but before then no the agreement was that ye ma membi bi how come sin onyam ma krum
yeah
it ye ka say na be kasa phone so no e bo be 5 no and was na so koye review bi no kutwa ECG scan bi ni ade about 30 minutes ago so mu wie still to mu so mu wie say pe na they will call us and we can have the conversation you know sanity
mani wo ye be hold brief
ai
ti godo am say
afi yenko
send American petition no crese me the petition 8 pages
also patrol
akoma President Mahama
one can you
but for the respect I have for the office need me go into the details for now
okay
yeah man some time now on fine you know but petition in here and say
let's say you petition for the removal of the Chief Justice
Debbie
yeah you can say to be held in camera so it's not for media consumption
but yeah man of the necessary respect one can say me come preempt petition na me demand
it's what you don't act on it
to be sure over here petition no me hunza man for circulate on social media me nim baby omunya because me dey come Jubilee House for anopa be 10 o'clock
na say
but sometime around
public
notice say all of a sudden they call because me cram post here
okay
intino I'm even wondering why you know the petition is all over but the point is that me the petition call say article 278 of the 1992 constitution eye mampanin kwa na constitution man kwan say otimi set up commission of inquiry na ikasa commission of inquiry a commission na yede hwehwe insembi mu for instance assembly si o manima enya asema court ebetimi aka ho asema say ye kan say asema enya justiciable yetimi set commission of inquiry say on hwehwe asem
okay
asema border on national security yetimi set up commission of inquiry say on here now go do ma menka se answer na mato so the next petition I'm the Beckham president to set up another commission of inquiry is to find a solution to Boko because you realize that the Boko issue has been a long lasting issue the security of the state a border on national security and so I think we need an independent commission of inquiry you know independent of anybody holistic solution to the Boko crisis. And so that will be the next thing President Mahama say so maybe you should start getting ready to respond to that as well. But and then the number the call and say President Mahama work under Article 2781 on setting up a commission of inquiry to investigate the causes of Ablekuma North violence and any nyama cause of Ablekuma North. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Say, as a president of the land,
he deserves it
because the constitution is clear. Say, the constitution is clear. Say,
they came to reset, so it's part of the reset agenda.
The constitution is clear. Say, the president must satisfy himself. Say, assembly of public interest.
Okay.
Until I was here with him. Public interest. We've been discussing it for the past, 5 days or so.
Yeah.
Into assembly of public interest. Now. Maybe basis of the petition, even though I'm not going into the details, the
legal basis,
the legal basis is that in 2019, after Ayawaso West war gone, Sata and Penny Nigana, none the vice president or Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia,
yes,
with the consent of President Akufo-Addo, set up a 5-member commission of inquiry. Na your papa Emil short down, Dr. Bawumia ne swear mo in.
Professor Marita,
sir, yes. And the terms of reference of the committee was to investigate the causes of Ayawaso West Wagon and Tokwano violence. Your boss, I'm George Asumnia, and commission here the Jumenia. The fundamental recommendation of commission in the buyer and they say disbanding vigilante groups. And do we have commission in the recommendation by and I hear a lot of NDC people say Ayawaso West Commission Wagon Commission of Inquiry by Kufado and Yahohe. I'm sure you hear some of them.
Oh yes, what one walker.
The president and say commission recommendation was that let us disband vigilante groups of political parties. It will be here right after commission here in Ejuma in February. You inaugurated commission on 6th February 2019. Right after commission here Ejuma sometime in August no. So 2019 now. Any shemra say you the disbanded political parties, vigilante groups.
Lawyer Minchuano, for me, I think say that commission misled the president and the nation.
No.
Because of share, we should see, Professor Marita, no one of the Henrietta, Marita there for my age, Henrietta Mensa Bunzu Prof. Her description of
vigilante groups,
no,
say criminal enterprise.
They are not leading to that conclusion.
No, but no, he wasn't wrong. She wasn't wrong. But on, if we are trying to be very, candid, she wasn't wrong. And I'll tell you why she wasn't wrong. Yeah, disbanded vigilante groups president Akufo-Addo hear me passing bra act 999 I did disbanded vigilante groups near the idea. We have 2020 elections, sebe komuno. Ya anti-vigilante groups be both NPP and DC. Fast forward, you call Asare North. Ya anti-vigilante group be both NPP and DC. Kumewu, ya anti-vigilante group be both NPP and DC. Undentia all throughout all those elections, ya anti-vigilante group in Zambia. Because what about you to say your vigilante group, irrespective of political party or belonging, are buying Nimbrano and obey EBD. Now, fast forward, you two are buying society in 2024. Or while you say some group of people are starting invading are buying offices, and people started to raise, say, is it the case? Say, these vigilante groups have resurrected because of say are buying assassin. Nah. People started raising those questions. You remember?
They were there.
No, you see.
But they were not visible.
No, you can be there. But the fact that you are not operating, the presumption is that you are not there.
Okay.
God, what I say?
Okay.
Over planning robbery. Them. I draw map near the idea. The fact that who implemented rob and now execute my chair on the and it's up to you. God don't watch it American. Yeah. So you can be walking around and say, move to my meetings as a vigilante groups, but the fact that once Mumba Bonting and be operating as a vigilante group needed, then it is up to you.
So you are not in existence.
But I'm saying you realize say in Brand TB, me, I don't know whether they are vigilante groups, but in Brand TB, I started Boera offices. We near Boera, near Cosawe, why ye warehouse, near Cosasan, your money, dear. Professor, any munia by out because in Yamania Cosono, MY. But on fast forward, Yakwable Kuma not. Ye who say ya both join news journalist. Petition now me de coy no. It doesn't know MPP or NDC say. Menka say because me MPP nintini yesa. I didn't say even the petition I'm an MPP member. But what did I make? I say I'm a Ghanaian. Because join news journalist now go down say be a bono no. Onim MPP and onim NDC. A man sign TV journalist now you pepper spray good nenia or call unconscious now go wuya nko nim MPP na onim NDC G1 journalist are born ne mama so anka enye so opeja ni ti course na nke kan nenia
ka bo
nko nim MPP and na onim NDC he went on the field to work for Mother Ghana na eye die ntina sa atrocities no eba omoso because of an election.
Yeah.
And I'm saying in the petition, say over 30 years near you practicing democracy. Is it going to be the case? Anytime I ever call election, we are going to have cases of electoral violence and And to send your President Akufo-Addo a year first commission of inquiry they disbanded vigilante groups. I am calling for another commission of inquiry to holistically interrogate the matter. Say, is it even the case? Say a vigilantism and the cause electoral violence
okay.
Or is it the case to say the laws are there, but the political parties are through some way manipulating the laws? Because if it is established, say join news journalists for no vigilantes there, the law is still enforced.
Of course.
So then the AG must act. So all what I'm saying is, Gordon, let us find a holistic approach to fighting in Yamana Koswa Blikumanov. And the fundamental reason in Tia Ubisa capacity, the fundamental legal basis and capacity in Tia Mede petition is because of your constitution, our constitution is clear. Say the president must be satisfied.
Yeah. Say
issues now cause on a warranty the establishment of a commission of inquiry. It is possible. say maybe the president has not seen the videos of the brutalities at Ablekumanot. It is possible.
Okay, you find it.
It is possible.
Say the woman benefit of the
doubt. He has not seen it because he be an Juma door support ye policy proposal 24-hour economy. Juma 24 hours while you busy. You know, young funny say or implement it. Drew so levy while you busy or hand the papers money there into while you busy. But the constitution they say the president must satisfy himself with the activities and with the facts warranting the establishment of a commission of inquiry. And to hear me petition now, go down. Me itemize no bullet by bullet. There a course in the case of joint news journalists, no. There course in the case of Yemame Howard Kumsen. There course in the case of Enya Marcus Lloyd. There course in the case of
Amazon TV.
Amazon TV. There course in the case of
GH1
in here.
That one Newman so sa.
That one Newman munia one by one. Me wie ye no. Ena me de videos ni nia gu pen drive so. Ya me ko top pen drive.
No why ade?
Oh yes, ena me de videos ni gu pen drive so. Ena me label no we video of how Akumsin brutality, video of Chris Lloyd brutality, video of Sally Wiafe, video of say. And I'm dining here go pen drive, so I'm there come man penny say penny me did pass why you busy. One now oh nidin was so why you busy or bogana a year juma ama or minor. Intino media Mrs. say wunya time and share TV and who the course will be come into me the petition a nipo G petition your friend Dorothy N. Sechi. Our G petition and 16th July 2025 Jubilee House at 10:08 a.m. in the morning.
All right.
So I am hoping say the presidency would dignify the petition with the necessary response in the spirit of national coherence. And then how I come in Yakobuno tomorrow it may be Lordina Mahama. I'm just saying
it can be anybody.
If we tolerate Sabe nonsense here today it is how Akumsin they are smiling, they are happy.
Oh, almost said
they are smiling.
Or jump here go head in the shape for you said the flying pipe.
So what I say today they are happy. Today they are happy. But what I'm saying is that Godon, if really and truly we want to build a democracy, Godon on Mamemba we shouldn't build a democracy with a new say Godon ebi a chinebi oba a journalist or your internship or join news for say oh yeah rerun of just 19 polling stations wa Bliguma obano enkona onkonya first hand journalism electoral report on the what is this near the purpose be akogu nipa nani amana conscious. Godon, we cannot build a country like this.
That one you are right.
President Akufo-Addo your friend say no ye tyrant or ye say NDC 422 ni dia kese ni. I never heard say ye the pepper spray good journalist be ni so man na conscious. Man te ebisi ye dia did I'm not aware Godon. Minji is also TV. So President Mahama or ye acclaim say or ye men's fellowship elder. Or ye acclaim say or supporting women right. Intin wa your background running mate no. Shouldn't be a president under whose tenure a former cabinet minister, former member of parliament, one of the few women we have in politics. Say ye be say mbema e de omonai one wo form say be send ya omenya kakalika bi omukuno. Godon, it is not something that must be entertained.
And they are quiet.
And everybody is quiet. That's what I'm saying. He said maybe they are quiet because the president respectfully and humbly has not seen it. Godon, maybe he has not seen it. So what I say, president
or your policy,
maybe you know your policy. Who you man? Inti bi ohun ye. Inti na me ma hye ni o mani ni egu pen drive you say, President Mahama enhwe.
Ya man who 2 weeks. Say ya ante den kan had ye you betam what the man nyina beba. You reading your video no. You reading your video.
Inti na me petition me fa mo bi ai. Godon won say wo kra me ma copy. Me ba he won say me kita copy. And they said there was what Jubilee House.
Freddie Yankwai. Yes, sir.
Oh, say, Minia, a lawyer, Kosibochi. Yeah, I'm saying we are me who petition online. Yeah, I'm taking my time, kind brilliantly submitted. was when your party be or a young semi, I mean, when you have young brains, smart, intelligent, they put things in order. I don't know what they are fighting for is for us to have a very vibrant and peaceful country. But don't we see what a black man not na I ask him. But you see, I've been monitoring the president's page from 11 July, ABC 16th. Say be at least a comment on the violence that happening at Blakuma, not to. O man penny dear, senka penny kasananka, Charlie, BBI added in, but o man penny nankasa, send a million because you can say why you busy. Why you busy, obey busy, because say because Blakuma not Nisi or honey dear, go on, a time. Obi me. Go on, me ask myself, say, go on, would the young Bible, Psalm 11, verse 5. Or say, the Lord examines the righteous, but the wicked, those who love violence, he hates with a passion. We share a black monotona. The NDC purposely, intentionally, deliberately came with a plan to cause violence, to cause mayhem, and if possible, kill. But no, share about penny a mammy how I come sin. We share in fear. What don't say, Nipa, when Nipa do the more winning, you know. You can't get your health as you want it because mostly at the age of 40, no, you been up to mania diabetes, you been up to mania pressure, you been up to mania baby. Now what to mania obi say also flying python, no problem. And then you see ye a dying our quite once and cow dear also a buy you good, a buy correct. Besides, I will say a brent here bang a bit me free a pim or baby say a buffum. I mean rent here 2 gunusua or mobutu on my way, obi a minister though. Obi awaye MP though. That is why I won't have brought for and say no say Africa is not ready for democracy. Democracy is not good for Africa. Until they be able to feel say no chinchin dream, my dad dying, no more fire, baby and this is what we want. So my violence like this. A common 19 police station elections though. And even a constituency common 19 police station elections. Now utuminya bebuna yato megum. It means they when they were going to the place, you know, mostly they went with their list. Say, who go down, who why bebo. Look, let me share Miami New Chris Lloyd the video. Let me raho. We don't ever seen there. Me share video na me raho say, ya born to say crom for. Say you, and Black Cratch say crom for what chenwa. Lawyer waha. What you crom for? You're not supposed even to touch the person. Submit the person to the laws of the country. One
how come see the mean to be show.
Because
I too barbaric.
Too barbaric.
What I say?
As on mine, a damn pan and nipanaye. Now we see Obi Kasa or say in Bribia Cheono, we say. So is it how we want to rule as a country? Say we say 2019, Yako Ayawa son Obi Obi into you. You do me, I do you. The same people you go and sit in the church to pray to God for forgiveness. Say Rade, from money chami Rade buam you. But you see in your heart, in your mind, you know. This is now what you have against your people. And to him be saying also on my brain pan you would say. In this age, in this time, in this century, 19 police stations, just 19, no, common 19 police stations. Now, when you say voting population of 6,000, now we say no. I have to unleash tax. I have to unleash violence on the whole of Ablekmanot. Ufa baby, I just say we say we MPP. Even journalists, because some of them say in Bribe Chemu, you see, sir, a government minister for government one communication or Jubilee House one. The 78 million, the 78 million. I'm so wacha and do be kasa. We don't. Say you will chrome her. Journalists be to me catch and say MPP one word and Felix to mo must case omunyedi omonka bibim fa bo aban. Today what are we seeing? Mo aye bomo. Ya bom person ya be defend mo. Ya me ka bi mo. Say join news ya bo ana say bia GH1 ya bo. We dey monka fra ya but mo nyina nyina mfesu nyansa.
Indeed that no. Friday no me ni koka ene da se bre ko ha no pa ni ja de ruwa ha. Enti yedi be 1 hour ho almost 2 hours. Na ye beba no the interviews kakra bi na me catch that be say ye wi oti o mesem yenko na panimu bi e hono ma no aba fa ba bi e wo no okọ no aba no okọ eche wo ba
o monitor
eche wo ba cha no so yi mi bi abokọ we dey friendly match na me so ye say friendly match so the boys ni bi holo mo hwe na o mo entwa so ti tutine kakra bi na ko ka dimika bai o jago godin yanko na me say ade wo so dey tracker man na makase bi acho na me say yanko ye tracker mu a obona ne bu afu say o panimu bi aka che ne say ye mfiri ho e bi gina ye free ho na action bi ebe koso kofo bi ba action be koso na ono we panimu pa but action ebe ba no eso chen no ontimi nyina no and I miss they no or chere miss and one be chia me no ti no yes and because maybe be fa bia na ye hia no e ho anu wasa but me na me I want one be my information saying and you two can yeah ni 5 minutes
accident see
accident
and nyame de ho afofie me ne obodo
entini pakro no we ya governor appointee we ya DC appointee panimu pa but onim no wate de be koso
o ma hye
enti we hu say e ba ye be victims and want to mean say we it will catch it na ko kakro bofu say and I say wa na wuti ka say na wuti mi na me ko ka besemi enko na we no just gen waje yen ni 5 minutes and at the course call it you see a well orchestrated
yeah plan
the state complicity the across na
but go on say to every bad situation no there are positives maybe the say ablekuma 19 police ye to wie no omodi takashi omodi abro omodi basabasa ye ni si ni nyina even nkofo ba beto aba omo say we MPP ni ani asen say kofie oba beto aba na yeden kofie they did all these things but in all these things no we don't o say vote difference be nobody win ye ma me kwe free
be to something na
so the question should be is we are also here by papa waba for the past 6-7 months ye mbo sambrani obi anti won kada okroma say wo na wo so $1 ekogina bebi ebegina sisi ano me say Bank of Ghana won the rate abochi won the dollar no so on the rate wo sisi a wo say oman we there wo there aban papa ba bebi ekoso kama anti Ghana for ajiwatu you see goodwill we have all enjoyed goodwill in this country go don when the NPP came to power in 2017 we had a goodwill of the people so what you say but ye ma e bebi e fa bebi no e wura ye trim ema ebutia yin na wo feel say wo nya goodwill na wo betumi ayedede yembo nsambrani na na ebo kai wo say Ghana for Ghana for ehwade Ghana for nim ne ekoso Ghana for will not be happy even especially say wo feel say you take Ghanaians for granted say because you have the goodwill of the people you want to abuse the goodwill to abuse other people me na make an say embre eninkaso no embre eninkaso
baba mando yanko Sunyani East yanko issues there na person sa ho
no plan say also make a statement we say there is a state complicity in this matter
yeah me the same ho no
ma menche wa dibi President Mama em fan home me Okosiboche is a very good initiative but trust me this is a man who would never pay any attention but the records would always capture your name so open ye let me say this MPP must never go to any election blind again in this country. We made a mistake. We were lied to. We were deceived to disband our people or more about power. Senior, I am all for building a robust security regime that will stand and repel any form of criminality free NDSO. Say anyesa bra. We can never win elections in this country. They have planned. Also, can say well orchestrated.
Oh,
right?
of course.
Me no kasay. Me ni so be ho adwuma. Ubeje di say. Boko 6 constituencies NDC executives. Pusiga, Tempane, Boko Central, and in the account 6 of them NDC constituency executives said, Owura Mahama, and I said that this state security kuma monyame na meka
your press conference
yes and in fact it has no difference with what is happening and the MPP leadership be a way so can send me chire godon MPP yenja say nyina nim nyansa na emu ade National Council taking decision we flouted it with impunity where does this happen your candidate this must never happen in a party again. The chama want to say your choir we go see na ebi mo sent toward the Suba Board National Council. Board leadership so mona fail. Look at this. But no, me makuma because ya mo de ya kwaji ya miso. Ya ba fie instead say be ka say oh National Council yes remo samu hu ye. And I'm okay because I move Abiakete Obiatime Parliament, Boss Asare on behalf of Jane Mensa, Ako parliament akoka said the omuhiani security so made or declare the 3 polling stations outstanding polling stations. Ade achia is in 19.
Nwanwa.
Na national car some near buso. This must never happen, but I'm begging the MPP. Said the NDC 14 see a build do we can do that.
That's it.
Police for what do we need to so about? No, no more didn't come on, no more WhatsApp.
Omunguta pen cry. Pen.
So pen petition I raised the point, sir.
Okay.
Once Ablekumanoff rerun na yekoya. It is part of election 2024. And new election.
Dabi.
And I be election 2024. Once a near election security task force. I use for the election. So I asked the question in the petition, say, I didn't know election security task force na yewo in 2024. Yen deploy omo. Amo manko protect Ablekumanoff a community police near the idea koya. Some of them were even helpless. Oh, here time near book Chris Lloyd, can police for ni be journey.
I don't mujani. How about
serious? Ye kasi ye kotoa bana say ye security service. Jania, ye very serious matter.
Okay, me catch us a party not taking decisions. Say young election, right? The party go for wine and go.
But Godon, you see, I don't wholly support the fact that I was say MPP for ye pay vigilantes. But no, but I'm making a point.
We are not using
but
we have to get people.
Do you know what I support? Do you know what I support? And Godon, I will disclose this.
Okay.
Once I'm in Abanga, you find pa
MPP
Abanga. And I'm in share and I'm in the command of Kajas Abanga. Ope say Ubedi National Youth Organizer. The idea me person and this conversation we had it in 2020.
Okay.
And we had it again in 2024.
Okay.
Because Abanga pe say Udi National Youth Organizer Oba send a more TESCON, more National Youth Wing Secretariat, more loyal ladies, more get a security team for the party. See I opposition. When you say a conference, the police for piano bomba. It is on security bang as a party now. We don't know.
So the party needs one.
The party needs a security, a very even part of our constitution. And the party needs a director of security.
Yes.
But you have a director of election, you don't have a director of security. What is this?
And I'm not surprised. Many Abanga your course bill UPS.
Security intelligence. Many of the man go pay form for our course. Because I told him say Abanga, if you want to be an effective national youth organizer, it's not about Jama.
Okay.
It is not. No, but that is not the job. That is not the job of a national youth organizer. It's not about Chobo. It's about the national youth organizer position, a strategic position.
Yes.
The security, the party needs an MPP security coordinator. I'll be in charge of MPP security. Say a conference with Legon. Aha. Security wise, because oh here you want position police for crabit mama why you set up nem crowd to me the security problems ba. So media I am proposing say if encourage trade conference na ye be kono as part of amendment na ye koye no let's get a director of security.
Let's sorry for call director of security.
Either by appointment or Godon by election. We need a director of security. We need 2 deputy directors of security because you see they are former security couples who are aligned to the MPP.
Operations.
But MPP as a party, no. Your constitutional architecture now. We don't have a director of operations in the party.
No, we don't.
You have a director of administration, but you need director of operations. You usually have a election now. You set up campaign team. And no crown. The last director of operations was the general secretary. You don't expect the general secretary to be the one in charge of security.
Many about UK was say, for me, any human being who will try to justify the barbaric or civilized assault on how Kumsin as Kwesi Pratt and Hanabisu sought to do, and it's not a female but a queer. Okay, we appear down quite. And what if you yeah. Oh, to us.
And that's why I've been very careful. Say the word vigilante, I mean, be free. I'm saying, say our security is in our own hands.
Yes, of course.
We cannot wait because the issue is that only for 100, right? And yet people were able to penetrate and do whatever they wanted to do. We must not tell you, sir. Mr. President Mahama will not care. enti de yake kan nyina no nya de a obefa ono wo ye bida ura fi atiwa ura fi chere pone no it has happened before ye boy ye de on sa chere pone no fo ebe wo e friend say
atiwa mo
ayo ebe wo ayo fi e no mo ye na ye ti o mo na ye di so fo ye di nyina e bio the MPP party must begin. People are still willing to serve under the security umbrella of the party. But why first you change it to your mother? You are buying the
okay.
You make kind of say, Yanga Ura Mama Manana, I had their own fear. Nayam boy home by Yam Ghana for home buying, Nayam boy a party for home buying. And Tiran will be something about Sudan is quick one.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Bono region. Nina in total a lot went.
A year day. Areho.
Division no crack no nerve. Apart from say project be
Masunti.
And when you could be so one ya too. But say any the MPP co-position there. You better sign the MPP then abayenyane. We are not cowards.
Inshallah. Munjremo.
Inshallah work because clearly omuni so more borrowed seats be bring.
Me se be ye symposium ho.
Yes, okay want them.
Say dan ho me kasa ho.
Yes.
Me say rich baby no ma ye call ya nya regional minister na nkasa emma wo baby. But you regional minister by Tio. Look at listen to the iron.
Yeah, sure.
Ebo amekwa MP no poma. Ebo DC no aba.
SUD.
How did you buy yin? Regional minister by.
Yeah.
MC by. Regional organizer by. But that was the worst patronized edition.
It was because there was a
because
of
it by the time I'm free to an back number was as somebody
say executive to me apart from projects that American ones because say so for the first time say I'm training school that was embarrassed say 2 years for the first time it was STEM school STEM basic to all reach experimental na renovate airport senior but not must oko fire service or maso na be see so we did quite a number of projects but again na you to so complaining kodon ade bi high papa obe flow bi some ko campaign kwa 3 months be kono na waka che o se mo
jambo cha ba
godon
e chaba ni
godon
before mo be ba
answer na be kono
okay
see dey bi am pese me ba show no so a wo me just 2 minutes na me dey ya dey bi say
and ma me fa be 1 minute me do 2 minutes be ma
good
bebe part na dru no part ni hia mrantie ya baby be ku bia no obeboa mobilization ni ade na me nim penfo bi di nkomo mo giri se party boys ni bi brezu ho no mu fie mu nya adwuma and then I don't know whether it's legalized or not but it said baby be you kada delivery ni ba ni ade sa boys wa ni ho bi so ehia wo mo enti ye movement TV won't radio ye ne Moses boy especially one of this idea the buy ama ye the data ina ba say ye pay 150 motorbikes for MPP Mranti. Na the idea is that or the beye adwuma edru se fast ye University of Ghana ga se nyambo china munyina ehia mo bia beba na wo ba no so de obi besa atran so aba it say 150 de call ya 300 ni benya enti ye no beboa in party mobilization enti o anya hwe ya da bi se ye peska na dia koto we ya fa koso party for ya fa nko party we say wo mo na ko first ka meto but obia obetima abo bia in fact Monday no ma me be frame me was wodi 81 as say was send me 100 cedis said obeti no just say o kasa ko to so da ho wa ye mre ana me ka say 1 cedi krampo a ye pe obetima 2000 so a ye pe obemre $5,000 so a ye beji me number na 0244 672 622 0244 672 622 God Asare-Bediako operation motorbikes we ya no actual bike motorbike de wa it we actual bike BIKE e basi pe na we say 0244 672 622 God Asare-Bediako ba no actual bike we say pa no afre say medical cra atum na etima sure that was say e basi ya na ya de ama party for ye mrante no one de be mo e be page ma de ama wo mo na ya say hia wo mo sanity mate cancel Yanko.
I think me say they be am baby am me 2 minutes na ye fan kai kai.
And they say crop ye ko di and date e dey na Wednesday. Ye ko ani mo ahwa Wednesday bi abeba.
No problem.
Aye.
Na ye fan share MPP phone crying say achia ne mbuye.
Of course.
Na nyama NDC for ka say MPP for ya ye na airtime no. Omo ye the west. Inti no yen shede ni ehu se ni da so wo se 2028 no. Eba. If you say omo ba no, omo ka kire yen say MPP for ye achim ensem. Na ye family and friends. And omo ba yi, omo ye family and friends e chen dia ye.
Pro Max pa.
Joyce ba wa appointment, ni kunu hudu mutari enya appointment. Ni nua be ma na ye state housing boss. Standogbe ni nua ye deputy Senate boss. Standogbe na emu ye deputy chief of staff. Ohwe chief of staff na emu kura na ne yere kura enya appointment. Fifi kwete yere enya appointment. Joshua Alabi yere enya appointment. Ne ba enso ye deputy CEO tourism development. Enti ohwe Asiedu Nketia national chairman or ye GPHA Gapoha Ghana Port ni Asiedu Nketia na share as board chairman. Ne ba enso eye minerals and investment fund for deputy CEO. MPP ye won kra na ekwe ni deputy CEO for MEF. But ene almost Sunday deputy CEO for MEF aba. Godon omo ba ye omo pamo MPP for mebunu kwa 35,000 adwuma from the various
security agencies more than 1,000
Ghana. Enti no enyama omo ye no omo bai omo set up committees bako 70 say omo de ye adwuma a committee bia no just imagine say nipa 20 na da so ne etuo bia 50,000 cedis a month multiply e sika bebrebe a omo de wi oman ni sika ene ye ba ye den ye hu presso sisi ameti e me hu amanfo post say omo light call off godon
si number cha de be ye hu
omo ba no omo ka kire say omo ba omo be yi li 2426 e free so nim samra no samra ne prevent say ultimate forest say and na me no ka say forest to come license say omo fan koye mining
under John Mahama
oh godon let me even mention it to you.
Yes
okọ Jimere forester yama concession say obi enko nonko tu mining ewo Jimere forest me pese me pe company ni di ma nti godon ohia airline na omuka so mo betwem no kura no na e frakadam godon eni ohia company ni di ye Ambis limited omo concession ni ye Ofin Shelter Belt Forest Reserve in the Ashanti region. The next company di ni ye eno no ye ono amane se onko Mira Forest nim ana company foforo enso ye GBF Associates ono ya man concession se onko Bosomankese Forest Reserve in the Esutifi North District in the Ahafo region. Etu here enyama omo ka se omo ba omo nyenia no omo ye sa LI 2426 na omo se mo bia nye galamsey wo Forest Reserves mu no ade na sambra no omo so metwe omo ntwemu ye sambra no guso konkon ho godon omo so omo ba omo be yi COVID tax free ho na no me koto aduane a na aduane ne boy 300 cedis and am say ade aduane boy den sam hwe COVID levy ngram to 71 Ghana cedis receipt no so 71 Ghana cedis godon ye gusu Ghana fo gusu tua COVID levy omo kan che so ye omo ba omo be yi double track free ho double track na wa na ye free ho double track ni gusu ho omo ba ye nko mampani officer ote akonya ni table keke sisi office omo de ye adwuma nko ano ometwa sika nko 2.7 billion Ghana cedis amomo a anope bia no mo de bia twa tea coffee ni cake ni ade o Jubilee House o meanwhile under President Akufo-Addo mo se President Akufo-Addo staffers ne do so kra na sika ni use here 327 million into hwa sika na President Akufo-Addo the running office of the president ya multiplying by 4 times and na President Mahama use o Jubilee House onom omo ka che say ye de draconian taxes aba na esinsen Ghana fo koma ha omo no mo ba omo be ye free omo yi betting tax na ade free no mo de about 5 new taxes asamba be pay so omo ba no Newmont Achimine ana Newmont for the year adwuma Ghana fo mabunu nya adwuma ye no unim say na Newmont Achimine ni ato ama Chinese for Chinese for na ye adwuma wo ho dem man Takwa mines Goldfields for mines a omo ba ya na nipa 1500 ye adwuma o daman Goldfields na wo Western region and omo ba ye omo ba be pamu Goldfields for na free ho aya ban we ya no omo ba part 1 omo pamo anklo god ashanti otum forecast o percent na ton $1 kura wenya obia an ton $1 no abai we ba ye wa allocate 400 million cedis every month some dem fi budget na nya annually every month for the gold board. Meanwhile omo promise Women's Development Bank Ghana hama wo Ghana enia the vice president kan unia no budget omo de mo say yen fan ko si Women's Development Bank na 51 enu akwa ko si say omo ba no omo promise a 24-hour economy 24-hour economy no obi abeka omo say 133 ejuma ba ko na nipa miensa na be na so o hwe omo policy paper na omo de be 24-hour economy nima there is nothing like 133 there is nothing
as there is nothing 124
again almost omo hia $4 million e dia ye 24-hour economy nti omo kwa jijiska e wo donor support ni aban sika ni afanye 24-hour economy enya abai we ya na ka kire say orafo sika omo kwa manfo ewia nkwa was over $20 billion. It is over 7 months now. You don't need 200 years to prosecute somebody. It's over 7 months now. Abai Weber, almost almost the mobile Sebi Gordon when him Sebi for him. I do a muti trumu. Abai we say no makatre.
A Drew say got to swaba.
Nanso now we are Independence Square. Who himself Gordon Independence Square security installation.
Of course.
It's not Independence Square be anya yewo. It's not MPP a conference. The entiman ko yewo Independence Square because a security installation. Nanso South African gay couple enya the audacity and the temerity ekojina Independence Square. Efi omo ho ano. E declare independence for homosexuals. E wo Independence Square. E declare freedom and justice. E wo Independence Square for LGBT for eti Gordon asema me pesa ye ko UN no so no omo ntiman san down in UN asem no Gordon what is the interesting thing about it once yes UN committee on LGBT promotion and protection of LGBT people's rights no under the Security Council of the UN now for a while now no na Ghana ye ni Security Council no so unim say sankrofo no in 2017 UN netana no Nigeria, Angola, Morocco and African representative no omubogu ya any Cote d'Ivoire they voted against them in 20 mandate for 3 years in 2019 again Ghana was not on the committee and also the African countries by consensus voted against here. Fast forward 2025 Ghana ye no opportunity at transfer. Can you believe say Ghana was the only African country or Chile who feed the African caucus no Cote d'Ivoire was on the committee, they voted against it.
Yeah.
Angola again was on the committee, they voted against it. Mauritania was on the committee, they voted against it. Adena Ghana kwa dia yen vote against it. Eti godo me de manusi no. Asema me pese me katia ye party phone ya ne say
ahyasemui.
Oh, embu ya kra. Na me kra de me gini say atiasa enyihim. Ehia ne say ye bedo ye beka ye hu abom. Ye be make sure say presidential prime minister yenko yembo bia mfa personal interest say MPP the larger interest because God don't me dem anu secret last one eyemareho say asema president there be eyemareho say God when it should interest you say eyemareho say asema president Kufuor nkae no amonfo timi cash president Kufuor no say MPP ya sideline no God a serious matter.
We shouldn't try to denigrate 2016 elections. In 2016 elections, after swearing in of President Nana Kufuor, President Mahama Abuja for meeting, general meeting, family meeting, the Bahamas. I want to say the John Mahama every friend Naman Mugase Kwansono. More money see politics will be almost say a short story at the command daily graphic. It was for publication of the front page of daily graphic say Mahama will not contest again. Any three was have a contest was having and was a baby as I would think him. I just we I was a for a family god Asare-Bediako could made in United a year, Baba Aman the Ubakari Yakubu or your communications officer. I was Sujani is going to see Freddie King, Mimi microphone, my tomb, Mimi your point.
You cocotte a friend closing remarks. Oka sorry cry ma. Na asema kafa Mahama hui. Unim say Mahama crowd no way by 1 million vote cross and back be demand pen.
And American.
Ne Dr.
Second one was a Lucy.
Ne Dr. Baumi. And that say na che say gidie wo homa Dr. Baumia
and am say me sheda bu be no
gidie wo homa Dr.
Of course abrante bia said message say o person join Dr. Baumia message campaign no
on text me
wa has it me busa no constituency ni ade me busa na me de
Dr. Baumia de ohia obia o Dr. Baumia ohia obia
all right enti adongo enemy producer masa ebine Billy Sasante Akala GH and of course with general manager Chris Okweku the wibia as me aduma echina ntino ye be koswani ya pon and musu sustain ye very important say musu sustain yes adia ejigu ade be say na nyesi